What do you get when you combine cheese, onion, and hot dogs? How about some puff dogs? Not to be mistaken with Snoop Dogg. These are something delicious to eat and super quick to put together. So we're starting with some puff pastry. Now this is a half of a full sheet, and I'm gonna cut this in fours. You wanna let it thaw at room temperature for about an hour or so. So we're just gonna cut these in fours, about this size, okay? We'll take our puff pastry and put this aside. Now I have a parchment lined cookie sheet here, and I've got some grated cheese, and I'm just gonna so we're only making 4 right now. So I'm just gonna put a little mound of cheese here, a little mound of cheese here. And these are totally versatile. You can put whatever you like in them. You don't like cheese, you don't have to put cheese. If you like chicken dogs, you can do it with chicken dogs. We're using all beef hot dogs. So on top of our cheese there, we're going to put hot dogs. Now I've taken these hot dogs and I've cut them in half, and we're gonna put the flat side down on the cheese, just like that. Just, hopefully you can see that there. We're just putting the hot dogs flat side down. So I'm gonna do my 4 little mounds on top of the cheese here and give it a little press down. Nothing fancy at all. These are a great snack. And you could cut the hot dogs in half and make them kind of like little mini ones, little appetizer size or something. So there we go, we've cut our hot dogs in half. Now, we like onion, so I've got a diced up shallot here, and I'm gonna put a little bit of onion on top of the hot dog here. Again, you do you. If you don't like onion, skip the onion, don't do that at all, but we like onion in our house, so we're gonna put a little bit of onion on there. All right. So we've got our onion in place there. Now, on top of the onion, I'm keeping it super simple today. We're just gonna put a little bit of honey mustard on here, just a tiny bit. If you like ketchup, I suggest putting it on after they come out, but we're just gonna put a little bit of honey mustard, just like that. Just a little drizzle over the top. You can always add more after. And here's where we're at right now. So we've got our hot dogs, our cheese, our onion, and our mustard. Now, on top of this, I'm going to add a little bit more cheese, because there's no such thing as too much cheese, is there? No. So we're gonna add a little bit more cheese on here, on top of each hot dog. Try to keep it into kind of a central location there, or on your hot dog. If it starts to kind of spread around, just kind of push it in a little bit. We wanna keep it kind of contained in one little area. All right, so there is our mounds. That's as easy as it gets. Now, we're gonna take our puff pastry that we've cut into the little rectangles, and we're gonna put them right on top, and you're gonna give them a little press down, just a nice little press. Press them right into that hot dog and cheese and all those toppings you put on there. Just give them a nice little push down like that. You want everything in there, so if anything kind of creeps out the sides, just tuck it in there, and perfect. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our fork. I have a fork right here. We're gonna take a fork and we're just gonna press along the sides just to kind of seal the edges a little bit. Nothing fancy. Again, this is super simple. You can put whatever toppings you want on it. We're just gonna press along the sides like this. Just kind of sealing the edges down a little bit. Obviously some cheese might ooze out a little, but that's okay. So we're just gonna press these sides down, give them a nice little smoosh down. All right, and then we're gonna put some little vent holes in the top of it, just to give a little bit of, for the steam to come out, because we are making hot dogs, right? So we want a little bit of steam to come out there. And I'm just gonna take my knife and I'm just gonna put a couple little cut marks in the top, boom, boom, boom. Again, super easy, nothing fancy. Now, as you can see where we're at right now, there's our little mounds with our hot dogs in it. Now I'm just gonna I have an egg wash here, and I'm just gonna take my egg wash and brush it over the puff pastry. This just helps give it a really nice golden finish. So we just wanna get all the edges, brush it over there nice. Oops, I'm dripping egg wash all over the place. Again, nothing fancy. This is so easy, and you can do so much with this. So we're just gonna brush this on. You could do melted butter as well. If you don't wanna do the egg wash, you could do melted butter. That works just the same. I'm gonna try and get all the edges there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna top these. With a little adobo seasoning. Not too much, just a little bit, just gives extra seasoning there. Just a tiny little sprinkling of adobo. We like that. It's salt, pepper, and garlic. And there we go. There's our puff dogs. So we're gonna put these in the oven at 425 degrees for about 15 minutes, but I'll let you know how long they took when we come back and check them. Okay, our puff dogs just came out of the oven, and oh my goodness. If you're looking for something easy but tasty, look at this. Look at these puff dogs. They're just sizzling away. They look so good. And I'm gonna try and attempt to eat one to show you what they look like, but they're hot. So as you can see, we've got the golden puff pastry on the top, and we're gonna flip it over. And underneath, you've got the cheese, the onion, the hot dog there. So now what you could do is you could kind of fold it together. You could put some more mustard on there if you wanted, or you can just eat it as it is. But I'm gonna just try it this way. It's hot. It's very, very, very hot. So I love this. You can just pick this up. Oh, you could even like fold it right in half. You know what? I think I like this better than with hot dog buns. And look at this. You can just like fold it right in half. And did you know there's lower carbs in puff pastry than there is in a hot dog bun? Just putting that out there. Look at that. Look at how flaky and delicious that is. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go enjoy my puff dog with something cold and tasty to go with it. I don't know about you, but I'd give this a try because I know you're gonna love it.